Taylor Hodges here for Mississippi State on SI with today's Just a Bulldog Minute. Many of you are probably playing the new college football video game, but there's another football game coming out later this month. Madden 25 is scheduled to be released on August 16th, but the player ratings for the game have already been released. I took some time yesterday and looked up every overall rating for every former Mississippi State player, and I realized that you can put together a solid defense. So basically, the full list will be in the article of this story, but picture this for like a starting defense in Madden. So you have Chris Jones and Jeffrey Simmons as your two defensive tackles, and then you have Montez Sweat and Jonathan Abraham as your two defensive ends, and then you have Danico Autry, who can kind of be a rotation piece for any of the positions along the defensive line. And that's an average rating amongst those five players of 84, which is good for a Madden game. And then, so moving to the next level, you have your linebackers, Willie Gay Jr., Preston Smith, and Daniel Watson. And then in the secondary, you have some pretty good choices. Darius Slay as the main cornerback and Emmanuel Forbes as the other. And to make this little fun exercise work, you do kind of have to move some players around and change some positions. So for the sake of this, Martin Emerson will be one of the two safeties, and DeCamarion Richardson is the next highest rated defensive back, so he'll be the other safety. And for a defense, like I said, for a defense in Madden, you can do a lot worse. Sure, the Alabama version of this is probably a lot more impressive, but I'm sure there are other SEC schools even that wish they could field an NFL lineup like Mississippi State could. At least defensively. Offense is a completely different story because beyond Dak Prescott, Charles Cross, and Elgin Jenkins, there really aren't any other former state players to pick from. But based on some of the reports coming out of Starkville from the first few practices and just kind of some of the overall feelings that myself and some of the other staff writers here are feeling about this upcoming season, there might be plenty more offensive players for state fans to choose from.